suppose it's fine. Alright, now where was I? Lantry with the quicken.
Ready? Still got it! As you command.
Everybody on this
kids.
guy.
You might learn something.
There we go. Pause. Greater renewal.
Consider it done.
I'm wounded.
What happened? What did it do anything? Heal the beast woman. Keep her alive.
As you command.
Well, crap.
In darkness.
Alright, verse. Set him on fire again. So, okay, they're down. Everybody on her. Alright, and I should have the ability to mark for death. Drain strength. Interesting. We'll do that. Combo ability. Concussive bolts. And I'm out of revival flasks, so I'll have you back up. And now, potion of protection. And then, Watcher's Judgment.
Consider it done.
Pop a healing potion. There we go. So everyone on the weak one. And there we go. One cone of flame. Ooh, set her on fire. I like that. And you heal nothing.
Not a problem,
There we go.
boss.
Perfect. Oh, nice.
Will do.
On them. And you're in trouble again. Can I use that on anyone? Nope, just myself. That's fine. What can he do to help himself? 'Cause I don't want him to die yet. Yours and mine both, apparently. My stream kind of ducked out. It was weird. I'll have you buff nothing. They're down. Alright, you, fall back.
Injured.
Never mind, you're dead.
You got it.
Are unconscious. Alright, we need to keep each other alive. And 2, bring this last enemy down. It's just the 2 of you. Alright, Verse, what have you got? Skewer? Go for it.
As you command.
Entry, you keep on her too.
That's how it's...
I still got Flash Fire. And False... Let's do False Pit. 75? That
I'll
should
take
work.
care of it.
Bingo. Now both of you keep
I'm
on
on
her. Alright, next. Flash Fire. And Verse. What have you got? You've got Concussive Bolt. That works. Go
You
for
got
it.
Entirely worthless.
Oh, nice. Okay. Flame arrow to keep her on fire. As for you, not ooh. Ah, of course, Watcher's Judgment.
You got it.
I'll omit that from the record.
Alright, this one's almost dead, so keep on her. Spectral Blur, Titan's Touch, and Restoring Touch. Don't need any of those just yet. Oh, Slowing Sands. Perfect. And that'll slow her down while we chip her away.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
Alright, let's swap up weapons then if that's not working too well.
Oh, someone stitch me up. God.
Oh crap, Lantry, run. Run like hell. Ah, good, disengaged. Whoo-wee! Oh, absolutely. I'm absolutely going to stream once War of the Chosen is out. I cannot wait. Uh-oh, everyone's back in combat.
I got it. This is useless.
Alright, let's swap up weapons. Let's go with the Tenderizer. Let's have you go... Okay, you're still with the bow, good. And you're good where you are too. So let's start with... Stampede. Lantry, I want you... Well, I want you to run back here. Verse. Flame Arrow. I am super excited. I can't wait. It's gonna be incredible. Alright, now that you're here, quicken. There we go. Everyone needs to be on this bitch.
I got it.
I used to play the original. I still do every now and again. It's a wonderful game. I enjoy playing it a lot. I've never actually completed it yet, though. I've always... The furthest I've gotten to their base on Mars. But beyond that... I definitely need to bleed this,
Let's do
this
it.
one
You
dry.
and me.
There we go. There we go. Now then... Stampeder. Lantry. $35, that's not effective. Let's keep her prone with false pits.
Await my signal.
There we go.
On it.
Almost there. Almost there.
Worthless.
She's almost dead. Almost dead. Oh, thank God. As the last of the enemy soldiers dies, life returns to normal in Lethian's Crossing. Alright, let's loot them. What do we got here? Iron Guard Gauntlets. Nice. I'll take that. Shame that I had to kill them all. But they chose to be my enemy. It's very hard to be good at XCOM. Especially the original,
Good
as
thing I keep a
nuanced as
torsion
it all
wrench
was.
handy.
And we got a box down here with a lot of good stuff in it. Let's return up north. You know, I might play the original just for laughs, see how far I can get on stream before feeling frustrated. We got a little crate here. And there's another one
Found
just up
something.
inside this rubble. More up here, I think. Yep. Oh yeah. Especially the really bad entries. Who have we got here? Welcome, friend! The merchant cried out to you, his belt jiggling with rings. He waves his arms about in dramatic presentation of his wares. What brings you to my humble trading post? Have a certain something in mind, or just browsing? Okay, strange cat. Let me see what you have for sale. Most certainly, have a look. An iron javelin. Let's see what stuff I can sell to him. Don't have much need for bronze. Now then, let's see. Start with weapons. The shield I don't need. How about armor? More bronze, light leather, and heavy leather. And the cowl isn't of much use, nor are... Actually, I'll hold on to the nobleman's bracers. And I'll sell all my junk. That should net me some nice rings. And we shall trade. Excellent. I have played Fallout New Vegas a little bit. I didn't get very far into it, though. Let's see. Let's start with the selection of weapons. A forge-bound hammer. How does that compare to the tenderizer? Interesting. Similar stats, except the tenderizer has a special attribute to it. But looks like it might be an upgrade to the Falcata. Welcome, Zakel. Thank you for joining the stream. Glad to have you here. Welcome. Oh, wow. You're taking your time, aren't you, then, Saintro fan? I think I'm going to get the hammer to replace this. And let's see, what else? Could swap out this. How's the Great Axe compared to... Oh, nope. Put it back. How does the Great Axe compare to the War Mace? That's definitely got better... Oh, I did! Great! I was afraid I was going to butcher it. What brings you here? Are you here for Tyranny, or did you just happen to stumble by? Let's see. It looks like it's got slightly better stats. Better DPS. Not as good recovery, but good armor penetration. I like that. portrait pack. I think I might have that portrait pack already. I picked up a bunch with the last Humble Bundle. So I think I might already have it. But thank you for offering. That's very generous of you. Thank you. I think I might go for the superior version of this axe. Or I might go with the javelin instead. Oh yeah, the javelin is definitely better than the Ripper. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the... I'm going to sell... I've got to unequip it first. So, I was able to unequip the other one. Alright, so I'll back out, except... Inventory... Unequip... I'm here to unequip it. Why? Yes, that is the one I have then. Oh, well, as for who else might like it, hey, Saints Row fan, do you have the game? Might be able to give it to him. Well, thanks for dropping by. Glad to have you here as always, and, well, have a good day. I don't know... Let me check my Steam real quick. No, I don't have many friends who... Actually, well, that's too bad. Actually... look up Imposter Cure. He's a recent friend of mine. We've been playing a lot of PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds together. He has the game, so he might. I'm trying to unequip this weapon. Why won't you let me do it? This is strange. Oh, I have to unequip the shield. Okay, there we go. Now that makes sense. Alright, let's do this again.
Can't do that.
Alright, let's see your wares. Now I will take the javelin in exchange for that javelin. And that sword in exchange for that axe. And this mace. Okay, still not enough. Then I'll keep the mace. Sell the jasper. Both scrolls. Alright, what else can I sell? A bow that I don't need. Well, thank you very much for that. That's very nice of you. What else can I sell that is of value? Ah, there we go. That did the trick. I will make the trade. And now I'm broke. Alright. Let's... Oh. Re-equip the javelin and the shield. That is a nice looking javelin. I got it! Ooh, look at that axe. Oh yeah. I'm a beast. So I'll sell back the War Mace. Well, thank you for coming by. Glad to have you here. And good luck out there. Hope to see you again soon. I'll sell the mace. Quest items, armor, potions. So I need 10 more rings worth of items. Got a lot of mead. So I'll sell the mead. Hmm. $20, $20, $50, $90, $20. Yeah, I'll sell that. Not of much use. I got cheese, raw meat, water. I'll sell the water. Beast blood, pollen, fish. Waking death. I like the sound of that. Fruit. I'll sell all the fruit. Azure Bell. Staggering Burn. Rot Spear. I'm keeping the revival potions. I definitely want that. I'll sell both of those. I don't think I'm gonna make it up by just selling everything I have here. Already sold all my junk. I've sold the armor. Sold my weapons. Yeah, I still don't have enough. Oh, well. Now then, where were... Ah, this one. There we go. And these. Okay. I can sell all that too. Yeah, I don't need those. And don't need either of these. Trade, that gets me up to 11. Still not enough for that. Alright, let's move along. Still more lootables around here. Something up here by the looks of it. What do we got here?
Interesting.
Oh, hello there. What's this? Raven Shawl. Settler. Settler. I'll just take that cheese. Nothing else of interest, so we'll return to the town. pleasant music. Alright. Looks like there's an upper level over here, so let's take a look at that. There's quite a lot to see in this town. There we go. And over here... something down here. Ah, there we are. I lost good friends to the Bane. The Bane? Wonder what that is. Light bronze ridge helm. Ooh. It's better than what I have now. Whoa, nice. That looks sweet. Nothing too gaudy, but good looking nonetheless.
Have a look here.
Ooh. We got some goodies. The Eastern Waterfall. Though it cascades down below, and some settlers believe the waterfalls split from a single source somewhere above the Oddwalls. And the Sunset Spire. That's where I'm trying to go. During clear mornings, the western waterfall reflects the rising sun on a beautiful display of color. And down we go. More settlers. Nothing else lootable over here. So we'll continue down. There we go. Let's pillage the city for all it's worth. Especially since I've cleared out the soldiers that I placed in power in this place. And there's more up here. Stirring visions. Looks like I've gotten all I can over here. Oh, nope, there's that. Nice. Let's return to the ground floor. There may be more that I've missed. Settler, merchants, Helmina. A fine day, my friend. May I interest you in my wares? I have all manner of goods that I know you need. She pats her hand on her ring belt. Let's see if we can find something you like. Ooh, she's got the armor. So let's sell some of this newly found junk. Well, gems. Trade that and see what we can get. I'll come back. Some decent looking armor, that's for sure. Now then, let's see what's in this little building. Something under a blanket. Camping supplies. That I apparently need. And what else is around here? Not much else. A quaint little hovel. need to find a way up that tower. There's another enterable building right here. Let's see what's inside. Looks like a... Wait, is that Siren? What's she doing here? Siren stands here, surrounded by a group of villagers. She speaks to them in soft, dulcet tones, holding them hypnotized with her hand motions. Her headdress flashes as she speaks, and you are unable to tell if it's a trick of the light or the gem in it that's actually glowing. She is swept up in her oration and seems completely unaware you've arrived. There is a lull in her conversation, and she opens her eyes.
Well, look who's here. And what brings you to Lepian's Crossing? Can't imagine it's the scenery or the quaint locals. Have you come to spoil my fun?
She frowns a little, momentarily lost in thought.
Tunon probably insisted you find me, didn't he? Because we can't let Siren have any fun, can we? Let's control her. Let's tell her what she can and can't do. Let's use her to destroy nations.
As she speaks, the crowd around her appears agitated, and the air in the room grows heavy and warm. Suddenly, she smiles.
But enough of that talk. What do you think of my followers?
She makes a motion over to the group gathered at her feet. As she speaks, you feel a peaceful serenity washing over you. The crowd calms, and breathing becomes easier. Very nice, as long as you don't let it get out of hand.
Oh, stop that, Fatebinder. It's not like I'm hurting anyone. Well, at least not yet.
She laughs, and the feeling in the room buoys. You smile without even realizing you wanted to. Enough of this, Siren. I want you to join me. Someone with your power needs help directing it.
Why on earth would you want that? I can't imagine you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. Oh, Tunon must have had a hand in this. Or Nerat. Maybe I'd rather stay here where people won't insist on ordering me around all the time. Although, you did activate one of the spires, so your power is something I could learn from, and you are right. Certainly not going to make any significant advances staying here with a bunch of nobodies worshipping me. Watching you in action could give me the edge I need to unlock a spire of my own. Fine. I will allow you the glorious gift of my presence in your party.
I didn't expect this, but this should be interesting. I wonder what kind of party member she could be. I think...
Well then, let's go. If you're gonna teach me the wonders of the world, it's not gonna happen here.
I think I'll swap her out with... Lantry.
I will return to our holdfast at once.
Alright, I have an Archon in my party. Nice. Let's take a look at her abilities. So she's got a staff, a discordant melody. She's got a headdress that can't be removed. And she wears cloth. The songbird. +1 resolve. I'll give it to her. There we go. And I've got a couple other staffs. Looks like it's got slightly higher DPS, but yeah, that's a unique staff to her, so I think I'll leave it with her. How about armor? Nah. Alright, let's get her leveled up. Her defining stat is Resolve. There we go. And her talent tree. Well, her songs are all maxed out, and we've got War, Aria of Force. What's Peace? Boosts party's resolve, I like that. And I've got 6 more points to spend, so let's see. Siren's voice fractures the armor of her foes. Ooh, I like that. Aria of Resonance, and then Rapid Tempo. How about over here? Aria of Dissonance. Siren's aria increases the effectiveness of the party's armor. I'll take that. Disarming Guise, Resonant Field. Alright, I've got 2 more points. Aria of Pain. Ooh. Quick Breath. Siren automatically gains breath at the start of combat. Slows her vocal progression, reducing the speed of her songs and causing her stamina to last longer. Okay. Interesting. Non-threatening interference causes foes to underestimate her, granting her a large bonus to her disengagement defense. Inspiration, crystalline control. There we go. I'll save it there. Keep it even for now. And I've done all I can in here, so let's return. Alright. Nice. I appear to be hooking up all the people that I spurned during the conquest. Alright, to the other side. Who will protect our our shops from the garrison? Who will protect our shops without the garrison? Good day to you. Might I interest you in all manner of provisions? Who knows what you'll run into outside of Lethian's Crossing? Ah, and this is the potion merchant. Nice. Did I pick up anything else worth selling? Well, that's... and trade. I think that'll be enough here. And what about you, Tychus? Welcome, welcome! The merchant motions over to you. What can I get you today? Be sure to stock up before you leave. There's plenty of wilds between here and the Bastard City. Let's see what you've got. Ooh. How does that stack up to this javelin? Not as good, but close. How about that bow? Nice. Looks like he's mostly weapons, but he's got a good selection. And how about you? Greetings and salutations! The jolly merchant greets you with a smile and a slap on the shoulder. Welcome to Lethian's Crossing, home of the best merchants in the entirety of the tiers. He pauses and winks. That would be me. Hartchind Bronze at your service. What can I do for you? The voices of Narat told me to speak with you. As long as you don't speak to me the way you did the garrison. He laughs nervously. You'll have to forgive me at the moment, Fatebinder, but I don't have time for conversation. My stall's in a bit of a mess after the recent unpleasantness. Word is the forge-bound master has arrived in Lethian's Crossing. You should probably go to the forge to find out what's happening. I'll be able to speak with you after I get my bearings here. He points to the tier above you. The forge is up on the second tier at the back of the crossing. Alright. And he can't speak again until after all of that is done. Got another one there. Nice. I appear to have missed something lootable here. Ooh, another merchant who is awed at my prowess. Let's see what he has to sell. Tier forged bronze great spear. A great axe, a war mace. And there is something to... Ah, there it is. Nice. And now we go down here to find what to loot here. There we go.
It's all in the reflexes.
Nice. More settlers, and then up this way. Up to the second tier of the city. Ah, there we are. More goodies, always nice. Ah, and there's a little... another home to invade. Let's see what's in here. Welcome to the Lethian's mistress, my lord. Please, come in and enjoy. Zotica. The young woman smiles, her eyes widening with innocence. Welcome to Lethian's mistress, Fatebinder, she says, blushing slightly. My name is Zotica. She giggles. Are you here to teach me the ways of the world? What can you offer that others cannot? Zotica's face blushes bright red as she turns her head, covering her mouth with a hand. Me? She asks quietly, her voice shy. Why do you want to know about me? I'm a simple girl. I know nothing of this world or my place in it. She looks into your eyes. Are you here to teach me? If you would spend time with me, I will play the novice sage in the burning library. She steps closer, her breasts brushing lightly against you. I'm lost here, Fatebinder. If I don't behave, I will be punished. She exhales lightly, looks around. Do I need to be punished? I will return. Ah, so it's that kind of place. Good day to you, traveler. My name is Timo. The dancer greets you while slowly gyrating her hips suggestively as you approach. Her eyes flash brightly, and she smiles, moving her hands in welcome gesture. Are you in need of a companion? I'll talk to you later. I see what's going on here. Ooh, what's this? A throwing dagger. Nice. And then we've got Lord. Nice to see the place is equal opportunity. And there's that. Settler here, settler there, settler there. And Mistress Sophia. What a pleasure it is to see you in my establishment, Fatebinder. It is always an honor to entertain someone of your standing in Lethian's mistress. If you have need of entertainment or company for a short time, then we will look forward to fulfilling those needs. How may I and my entertainers be of service to you? Tell me more of your establishment. Lethian's mistress started as a safe place for people to come and drink in secret, but eventually it evolved into a gathering place where drinking and, her eyes twinkle as she considers her words, it evolved into a gathering place where drinking and fornication were both common activities. Everyone needs a way to relax, and I provide for them. What brought you to Lethian's Crossing? I was one of Lethian's mistresses, of course. And when Lethian went, so did I. She was very adventurous and not really the type to settle down. I may not have gotten all of her attention, but I did end up with a nice business, and I've been very comfortable. And if I had to share her with various men and women around town, I was willing to be generous with her time. Do you have food and drink? We have plenty to eat and drink if your desires include those of a less carnal nature. Let me see what food and drink you have for sale. Let's sell some of that food and drink back. Doesn't seem like prices change too much, depending on the vendors. Welcome back, Fatebinder. Thank you again for gracing us with your presence. How much do you charge for private entertainment? The price for all my entertainers is 100 rings for the night. If you would like specifics, please speak to the one you'd like to hire, and they can tell you about themselves and what they're particularly good at. But each one of my beauties will give you your ring's worth, I guarantee it. Let's indulge in all that another time. Let's see, I believe I have looked into nearly everything around here. But there is another... Nope, that was the room here.
Sorry, can't.
Alright, so I'm going up here to the forge itself. At the base of the Sunset Spire. And in we go. Okay, so I can't get in there. So the forge must be over here. I need the keystone to get inside. Callian. But first, let's do some friendly looting. Ooh. Now let's speak to Callian. Greetings, Fatebinder. And Kalea. Okay.
Will do.
So where am I headed? Ooh, what have we here? Merciless. Nice. Knowledge Hunter. Nice. Visit the forge. So it's on the first tier. Above the Moonrise District. So it's probably on this side, on the opposite side of the river. Alright, this looks like the place. Master, the Fatebinder is here. Zdenia turns and approaches you, her lithe body moving fluidly as she walks. She stops before you, her stance solid and sure. But you see she is standing lightly on her feet, ready to move if necessary. She never takes her eyes off you, but you know she is acutely aware of her surroundings. Fatebinder, may the fires of your forge never cool. She salutes you. I had hoped our paths would cross. What can this servant of the flame do for you? Why have you come to Lethian's Crossing? What an odd question, Fatebinder. When you showed up in the forge, I thought you had been sent to check up on me, as my mission came directly from Tunon. Shouldn't you know already? I was tasked with creating an artifact to protect the forge-bound from the Bane. We have been delayed too often and lost too many of our own, so it was decreed that something must be done. I created the Magebane Helm to keep the Bane at bay. Once the helm is in place, its magic will keep the Bane locked away inside the old walls. Why did you create the helm? The forge-bound are crafters of weapons and armor, Fatebinder, not statues and baubles. I will make what I know. It is also portable and can be moved easily or used in battle should its protection be needed elsewhere in the future. For the time being, it will remain here, protecting the forge-bound. We have a job to do and cannot do it properly if we are constantly assaulted by outside forces. Why do the forge-bound stay here if the Bane are such a threat? This forge is in the shadow of the old walls. in an area rich with iron. We have ample supply of raw materials and the influence of ancient magics. It is an acceptable risk, and with the helm in place, the Bane will no longer be an issue. Why were you tasked to create this item? Couldn't the Forge-bound here do it? All Forge-bound are masters of their craft, but each also have their special talents. The Mage Bane requires someone whose skills were well above those who haven't been practicing as long as I have. Tunon wanted a masterpiece, so he asked the Master. How did you become Master of the Forge-bound? I was trained at a young age to be a warrior, but never felt any connection to that life, except when I was instructed how to repair my equipment. The fire spoke to me. It sang when I stoked it. It told me where to swing my hammer and to achieve the proper shape. I knew from the first moment that it would be my life. I apprenticed with Forge-bound and focused exclusively on my craft. Soon my skills were superior to everyone else. I took risks with magics no one else dared, to touch and create something that most of the most powerful artifacts ever to come from the Forge-bound. Kairos recognized my skill and granted me the title of Master among the Forge. This is why Tunon asked me personally to create an artifact to protect Lethian's Crossing. I have a request to make of you. Unfortunately, I don't have to entertain what? Unfortunately, I don't have time to entertain your requests right now, Fatebinder. I was just on my way to place the helmet. I need to get it set up as soon as possible. The settlers have created a spot on the 3rd tier. If you don't mind, join me with Eladin, and we can speak there. The sunburnt man dips his head in greeting. An outsider never arrives alone. At least that's what my mother always said. Seems she knew what she was talking about. He nods, thoughtful at his own words. Eldian, welcome to Lethian's Crossing. Well, if it isn't Tunon's Fatebinder. Welcome back to the Crossing. Haven't seen you around since you put the disfavored in charge of everything. Eldian looks you over. Must say my memory seems to be failing. Something I never thought I'd say. He winks. The way people talk about how you came through here and drove the Brotherhood out of town, you should be 10 feet tall and shoot lightning from your eyes. I seem to remember you being a little more human? Can't always tell. The concept of pie from its crust, though. Can you? For instance, who would give the town to the disfavored and then walk in and kill them all? Not that I miss the rules and schedules, but one has to wonder why you would switch sides so readily. But enough of my prattling. You didn't come here for a history lesson or to get my opinion of your grandeur. He waves his hand dismissively, and at his previous comments. What can this old fool do to you? Do to you? What can this old fool do for you? I'll be on my way. Of course. I must go to the spire and make sure everything is ready. I'll meet you there when Zedinia is ready to place the artifact. Master of Tempering, an apprentice. It's hot. Don't touch it. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. And I spent all that time trying to buy one.
Pieces.
So, we've got light bronze boots that I already have. And heavy leather gauntlets. Look at these hammers. Ooh, nice. Very nice indeed. Let's talk with Lorha. A muscular woman stands upright from her forge and turns to look at you. The light from the fire playing across her face, making her eyes dance dangerously. A toothy smile breaks across her mouth, the only bright spot in her soot-stained face. Do you kill with your left or right hand? She rubs blackened palms together, eyeing you expectantly. Normally I can tell at a glance, but you're a little harder to read. Right hand. Noted. She clears her throat and wipes her blackened hands on the canvas of her smock. I'm Lorha, Master of Tempening, and Forge Master of Lethian's Crossing. My tasks exceed the hours of the day, but there's no harm in pausing in my work if it means speaking to the Fatebinder. I want to thank you personally for the help you gave in the Forge Bound when you visited the crossing before. The workers you provided us were a great boon, and we're grateful to you for it. That's right. Instead of allowing the conscripted to go with the chorus, I applied them to the Forge Bound to aid in productivity. I must say, denying both the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus of extra weapons was pretty brave of you. I expect the Chorus to offer a bribe, but the Disfavored, if they would stoop to those tactics, who knows what else they're capable of. How may I be of assistance? Why did you want to know if I kill with my left or right hands? The gauntlets is the hardest place of the panoply, and the most rewarding thing to work. So many scales of so many different sizes. Then there are the rivets. She slides her thumb and finger through shedding flecks of soot and iron dust. I imagine you see a lot of battle with your line of work. One gauntlet is invariably going to wear out before the other. My mind is always thinking on what will need repairs first. It's as simple as that. Are you well? You look weary. Ecstatic! Her voice is matter-of-fact and simple, and a smile creeps in. The ritual of the forge links the heart to hammer. My blood beats only when I strike my ingot. My forge runs too hot and my breath becomes too hurried. My bond is both fatiguing and exhilarating. Is that how you excel in your craft? Well, that in practice. But yes, the rituals link the senses to the materials, and the body to the tool. My hand becomes a joint, the hammer the true end of my arm. I feel the heat of the forge as if it were the weather of the room. Under such circumstances, true focus can emerge. Fascinating. Let's speak of other matters. Could you make something for me? Can. She lifts an eyebrow. Most certainly. Will. Well, Kairos invented questions for a reason. I have every Iron Walker and every Scarlet Chorus ringleader sending me bribes and flattery in hopes that I will work off schedule to make them something special in this one-of-a-kind that. I did not realize requests were so thoughtless. My apologies. I get unreasonable demands every day, but it's not the volume, it's the purpose. She lowers her voice to near a whisper and steps close to you. I do resent that Kairos demands reduce our work to mere quotas. I should be allowed to customize my work for every soldier. Only apprentices have anything to learn from making the same size helmet again and again. Forget I ask. That I will. I must be going. I've gained favor. This is good. If you want someone on your side, it's the people that make your weapons. So let's make it up to where the item is being placed. It's done. Good, good. Now the people of Lethian's Crossing have one less thing they must worry about. Fatebinder, will you go inside and see what effect the helm is having on the Bane? Kairos' law states no one is allowed to enter the old walls. But if one goes inside, we will never know if the helmet is working. I will do this for you. Nice. Thank you, Fatebinder. Your help is invaluable. I just need to know the citizens are safe. He holds out a small stone with glyphs etched onto it. Take this. It is the keystone to enter the old walls. This entrance is directly below us, and good luck. Let's speak to Zendenia. Ooh. And my beast lady has leveled. Let's improve her agility. And let's see. Let's give her a Titan ability. I always feel a little breathless after reading for so long. Let's go inside. Well, first let's save. And how am I doing on rings? I'll give her... and you... restoration. Give you the poison. Invisibility. Lesser healing. Sigil of Lore. There we go. Got another sigil. Excellent. Chronicler's Eye. Seems like that's a good fit for... what? Only Lantry can equip. Okay. Of rogues to subterfuge. Frenzy, recovery time while has wounds. Regenerates health. Quickness and parry. Let's go with that. Alright. In we go. Alright. The old walls. Air tastes bitter, tastes wrong, snaps on back of beast woman's tongue. Not good. Bane has slipped traps. Are getting closer. She sings. Alright, let's get some abilities going. 22% and 74. Okay, so area of effect sounds like a bad idea. 83%. Alright, verse. Set that one on fire. Beast Lady. Okay. There we go, and Shattered Stone. Looks like she can't do much at the moment, so I'll let her do what she does.
Nothing.
Let's have everyone focus on one enemy at a time. That's one down, two down.
Will do.
Nothing.
Almost done, and that's that. That was a useless experiment, and I can't wait to tell Zdenia to her face. Let's see what else we can
I'd
see
say
here.
that's worth a second
Note from the Iron Guard
glance.
Viridia. Alright, I'll take it. I'll camp to let everyone restore their wounds, and then take the camping supply. So what did I just pick up from... Ooh, the Forgebound really like me. The door cannot be moved by hand and will easily resist any effort to force it open. You notice a small receptacle carved into one of the panels adorning the door, though nothing like it in the chamber will fit. Let's give her some spells. Illusion, Channeled Strength, so Cone, Distance, AoE. Unraveled Minds. Nice. 60, 70, that's not going to work. How about here? 50, 60, that'll work. Assign that there. Now then, Spectral Blur. Assign that to her. Now then. Tidal Burst. I like the sound of that. That's too much for her, though. Still too much for her. There we go. Concussive Bolt. 55. 40, 50. And finally, area of effect and a cone. Let's give her an area. Ooh, too much. Way too much. There we go. There we go. And I'll sign that there. Now she's got some abilities. What can we loot here? Bane Essence. I like the sound of that. So same deal there. What's this? These floor stones have been broken recently. Bits of metal nearby would suggest the result of careless soldiers. Iron Axe. Bronze Great Axe. And what's this? Charcoal rubbing. Pressing charcoal to parchment, you capture a blurry but proportionate image of the ancient relief. With enough collected imprints, it may be possible to reconstruct the original shape of this rune. Careless soldiers. There's something else here. Adjacent to... Ah, there we go. Nice. Alright, let's be out of here. Alright, back to the forge. Why couldn't they have protected the settlement with an anvil or a tower? Something that can't be tucked away under the arm. Well, we know why the Bane were able to escape. Ah, someone took the helmet while we were inside. A soldier sees you emerge from the old walls and approaches, calling out to you. Thank you, Fatebinder. By eliminating all of Kairos' forces, you've made it all the easier for us to take what we want. Are you responsible for taking the helm? Ratetamon was already planning on raiding Lethian's Crossing to kill Kairos' men. When he heard news of the Master's arrival, he took it as a sign to act. The helmet is an extra prize. Well, I'm sad I won't get the pleasure of seeing them suffer. You did us a service by eliminating them. If you want to leave this town alive, go now. I'm going to eliminate all of you. The soldier takes a step backward, obviously not expecting the response. You would really do that? Ratetamon said you wouldn't dare attack us. You'll probably win the fight. I'm out of here. He turns and runs.
I got it.
And now I'm in another fight in the same village. Oh, dead bodies already. He didn't think I would have... Clearly doesn't know my reputation.
Come at me, grave meat.
We'll start with this. Now then. She's hobbled. That's no fun. Tidal Burst. Unraveled Minds. There you go. Beast Woman. Let's do a Primal Scream. Let's set that one on fire. Actually, let's do a... Force Burst. And finally... Flash Fire. Let's make use of all this AoE damage.
Tear your skeleton out by your ass.
That's one down. Magic is powerful in this game. I'm glad I finally learned how to use it.
Right.
Let's stealth.
Follow quietly. Paw, soft, soft, soft.
And I'll have you do a leaping death on this bruiser. Verse, I want you ready with death from above. Him.
No dice. Are we ready?
Ready?
That attack didn't work.
Alright, everybody on that one. I'll let you do your thing. Oh crap, my beast lady's down. Alrighty, let's see. Do you have any healing potions? Elemental barrier. Guess that'll have to do. Let's put that one on fire.
You got it.
That's one down, two down. None of them are lootable. Aw. Alright, we'll take a brief rest. And take out the rest of them. They kill all the merchants? Raider, Bruiser. Alright. Stealth.
Follow quietly. Paw, soft, soft, soft.
Leaping death on... the ring dropper. Verse, I want you ready with death from above.
Trouble.
Crap. Alright, I want you out of there. She's stunned. Great. And... let's see. Let's get your... oh, wait. Get in there.
I'm consumed in...
Let's... cleave a few of these guys. There we go.
Sorry, yes.
Verse. Catch that one on fire. There we go. She's got no healing abilities. But this ability should do the trick. And without healers, I'm in trouble. And she's dead. Great. Alright. Spell time. Searing Palm, Flash Fire. 60, 79, 51 on these two. And Verse. Concussive Bolt on him.
Bleed out, you little shit! Up, damn you!
Ah, crap. Run. Run! Heal potion. Run. Keep running. Keep running. Disengage. Disengage, damn you.
Did I always have this much blood?
Disengage! I don't want to have to start over. He is staying on her. Nope, nothing really left there. Okay.
Seeing an awful lot of red.
Well, crap. Down we all go. Alright, let's try again. First the Disfavored, now the Bronze Brotherhood. Yay.
Right.
Let's see if I can handle this a different way. Alright, same deal. I don't see any other way of doing this. Let's go this way. And stealth.
Quite down.
Move closer. Looks like there's only two of them. A raider and... okay, two raiders. So, kills in shadow. Do your thing. Everybody else, get ready. Get in there. Hey, imposter cure. Yeah, it's a challenge. The combat is... it's a very different game. It doesn't hold your hand. There's a lot of...
On it.
it's a challenge, to say the least. Raider, ring dropper... Can I attack them from up here? No. Combat is amazing, but it's challenging. It's complex. It's... ah, yes, Nightbot. So I've got 4 baddies up here to take care of.
You
Stealth.
didn't see nothing.
Let's try and take out the weaker ones one at a time. Get my beast woman. Start things off. Then I'll have verse. Get ready with death from above.
Ready.
Look at that.
Alright, everybody on that one. Whoa, my beast woman's already down. That's not good. That is not good at all. Siren. Yeah, a little AoE fire damage here. Followed by... yeah, some from you as well. Ooh, on all 4. That'd be nice. Alright, let's see how it does.
Can't do that.
Ah, jeez, these guys are tough. There we go. So far terrible. Oh, this is not going well.
Not a problem, boss.
Okay, nothing. You need to focus on the ones that are hurts. Siren. She is a challenge to use. Is he down already? No, he's at health 2. Do I have any... I have no health potion, so he's practically dead now. Ooh, Unravel Minds. Nice.
Just point.
Alright, you guys fall back. Up here. Okay, Siren, fall back. Another one down. Whew, that was close. Now between all of you, I think I can take down this last raider.
On it. Trouble is
Okay. Flurry of blows. 67, good. Verse, set him on fire.
Count on it.
Whew-wee. I've killed the commander. The rest should be a P here. Ooh, look at that hammer. I like it. I'll take it. So, I'll have everyone rest to take care of their wounds, and we'll clear out the rest of the Brotherhood now. We'll stealth.
lookout.
And I'll have kills in shadow. Try to get the jump on him. While Verse gets another death from above ready. Everybody up. I love that spell. These guys are doing just fine on their own. Nice. Alright, Kills in Shadow, what are you doing? Start hacking.
Can taste own blood on tongue.
There you go.
On it.
Rivers commonly used by merchants to bring their wares to Lethian's Crossing. Alright, back to Eldian. And he... Where is he? Probably in the forge? Oh. But I can't get into the forge. So where would he be? I'm gonna have to have a stern talking to the Bronze Brotherhood after that. And there is 2 more over here. So, stealth.
They won't see me coming.
Alright, kills in shadow. Let's hit that one. Verse. Already a fire arrow. On that one.
Shadow, strike swiftly to kill.
Now everyone on him.
Strong strike. Good. Still aches.
Siren is excellent. I really like having her in my party. Surprised to have her in my party, actually.
Right.
Down they go. So, where to from here? What does the quest say? So I've got to go to his house. So which one is Sunrise Falls, Sunrise District, Moonrise Falls, Moonrise District? There's Eldian's house. Okay. We'll make our way over. And while I'm doing that, let's take a look at this rubbing. Determine the significance of the rubbing. Okay. Close, close, close. Alright, in we go. Into the house. And there's the idiot with the stupid name. Retamam. Makes a mocking blow at you. Thank you, Fatebinder. You provided a better distraction than I could have hoped. It was all I needed to retrieve what I came for. Now I have work to do. I'm gonna throw a rock at him. Before Retetamon can move, you scoop a rock from the ground and throw it at him. He tries to duck it, but isn't fast enough as the stone hits him right in the temple. He rocks back momentarily, a large gash appearing on his head. He opens his mouth to speak, thinks better of it, and runs away to the south. And here I was going to give these guys the city back. But no, he had to go be an asshole and steal something important. Look who's here, but just a bit too late, aren't you? Retamam, whatever. He holds a rope, at the end of which now is binding Zdenia's neck. Zdenia stares at Retenamon with an intense hatred. Now that I have Mage Bane, and the Forge-bound Master. Nothing can stop me from unleashing the Bane on Lethian's Crossing. Zdenia growls and takes a step towards Ratamon, who jumps back and puts his hands in front of him. You notice one of his eyes is black and his nose is bleeding, in addition to the welt you caused on this temple with a rock. Interesting. You motherless cur! Zdenia spits at him. Her clothes are splattered with blood as she works her hands, fighting against the bonds holding her. As soon as I free myself, make no mistake, I will free myself. Your blood will join your underlings on my armor. It'll take more than a hammer to my head to take me down, coward. Using your men as a distraction, you know you are no match for me. He takes another step away from Zdenia before continuing. With the Bane free, I will drive out the invaders that think this is their home, and prove to them that the Bronze Brotherhood are the only ones strong enough to protect Lethian's Crossing. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a town to endanger, so I can save it.
Heads up, we have company.
Yep, we got 4.
I got it.
Okay, so time to cause some pain. I'll have you do that cone. I'll have you sunder that. Nope. 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 Too far away. Let's see. Searing palm. Oh, that's better. On that one. Verse. Set that one on fire. And nothing. I'll also have you set people on fire. Oh, so beautiful. Alright. No. Yeah, that's better. Shattered stone. Followed up by unraveled mines.
Hills in shadow understand.
Thank you for listening.
Alright, unraveled mines on... Yeah, I can get 2 out of that. 53, that works. Verse... That one.
Beastmen cannot do as Alpha wants.
There we go. Now then. She's got talent abilities. Aria of Force, Dissonance, Resolve, Resonance. Let's go with Force. And you... Let's go with another Swift Strike. Verse. Go for him. And nothing. Let's get a flurry of blows on that one.
I got it.
And they're all down. And rest to recover wounds. Now to the south. What do we have around here? Not much. Which way did he flee? Either way. It's time to take that jerk down. Stupid name. Stupid. I was gonna give him back the crossing. This favored turned against me after I gave this place to them. Settler. I know what's happened. Oh, that's where he went back up this way, didn't he? He went back inside. Let's see. Oh, to the surrounding wilderness. Alright, so I need to go back to Eldians. In we go. He has no idea. He had absolutely no idea. Alright. What are we going to do without the Magebane helm? I hope Eldian has a plan to get the helm back. Fatebinder, come in. I was just told the news that the Magebane helm has disappeared. It's terrible. What happened just now? I heard fighting out there. Are there more of them? I was beginning to believe we were finally safe. But a celebration planned before its time will no doubt become a wake. Eldian shakes his head. Without Zedinia, there's no chance of getting another one. My friends, please, go back to your homes now. The Fatebinder has taken care of the invaders. This can't be happening. It's just... Harchand mutters the words quietly as he moves towards the door. Fatebinder, come speak to me before you leave Lethian's Crossing. I have some, let's just say, special supplies you'll find interesting. I hate to add request upon request, Fatebinder, but I would ask one more thing of you. The recent attack was horrific, and there are lots of folks that are in a bit of trouble now. Lorha lost some of her men in the attack. She was stretched thin before it all, so I'm sure she's going to need some help. All the help she can get. Some townsmen have gone missing. I have no doubt your assistance could be useful to all of them, so if it wouldn't be too much trouble, please ask the townfolk if they need your help. He makes a formal bow. I know we have no right to ask you of this, but I know you can help when no one else can. Is it just me, or does anyone else think it's just a bad idea for them to place a powerful artifact where anyone can get to it? Words or not, it seems strangely short-sighted. Safety of the settlement is all that matters to me. I hope we're of similar minds on this, Fatebinder. Since you're clearly capable of handling threats, otherworldly or not, I'll see to it that the odd walls remain open to you. The passageway leading to the base of the spire will be unsealed upon your return. If accessing it can help you in any way, please use it. I know we're asking a lot, Fatebinder, but if there's anything else we can do, just ask. Let's see about the attack. Whew. I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. Water and coffee during an extended live stream have consequences, and it was getting hard to continue without having something in my stomach, so if you'll please pardon me. Now, where were we? Let's start with my interest. It seems not all the Bronze Brotherhood agree with Retentamon. I've heard rumblings about that. Word is that their leader is a paranoid sort. He sees conspiracy and betrayal at every turn. I've seen a few of these lieutenants come and go. Pretty sure they're not all falling in battle. Tell me, if that's the sort of man you're following, how long do you think it'll be before someone else tries to stake a claim? I've known the Bronze Brotherhood men and women in my time. I'd never call them wholesome, but not all are arsewipes. This move by Retentamon is going to rub some of those folks the wrong way. Let's see where he might have taken... The Brotherhood doesn't like to stay in one place for too long, so I can't easily point you in one direction, I'm afraid. Havens full of thick forested caravan routes and river crossings. They like to make themselves at home at places like that for days at a time, and then, just when word reaches travelers of their whereabouts, they pick up and move on. Crafty fellows. Alright, let's get out of here. All right. An addendum has been added. I've gained access to Haven, the region the spire's attached to, and the odd walls at Lethia's Crossing settlement. Okay. Let's move on. Oh, actually, I gotta go back here first. Check out the special wares that the vendor is offering us. Alright, Harchiend. Fatebinder, thank you for coming. I'm sorry we couldn't speak under better circumstances. Harchiend Bronze at your service. What can I do for you? You said you wanted to see me. Yes, this is simply unacceptable. I've sent notice to Narat regarding the theft and kidnapping. While I await a response, you should search for the forge-bound master. If we can recover her, Narat is bound to be more forgiving. Speaking as someone who has dealt with Narat for some time, I recommend you two sort this mess out immediately. And after you do, you might want to think about an offering or two to appease the boss. You know, the kind he loves most, fascinating personalities. I can guarantee you that he'll want to speak to this Retentamon fellow. Oh, if I can bring him back alive and offer him to Narat, that would be... I'd like that. I'd like to do that. He pauses, scratching his chin in thought. Eldian too. Come to think of it, the old man's rather attuned to the comings and goings of the place. Better that he search wisdom with the voices, right? So where would I even look? I'm not sure. I've heard reports that the Brotherhood is hiding inside the Odd Walls, but I don't think you should run headlong into what could be a large Brotherhood force. They've also recently been seen in the vicinity of Deserter's March. It might be a good place to check. I'd like to see your wares. Mercy. An interesting name for a mace. A bit out of my price range at the moment. Heavy bronze armor. He has plenty of special wares, but not much I can afford at the moment. And here. Let's see, I'll sell the throwing dagger. I think I've got a better great axe, and I don't need the dagger. I think that'll do that. Ooh, and look at that, I've leveled. Woohoo! Let's see. Let's improve my agility. And Will of Command to arms. Refuse pain. I like that. There we go. Alright, let's go search for the Master. From Lethian's Crossing. There's the Iron Hall Trail, that's where they were before. Deserter's March is where they're rumored to be now, but let's check out Iron Hall Trail just to be sure. They might have left a clue there. Alright. Nope. They appear to have packed up and left. There is still a camp here. Doesn't appear to be anyone in it anymore. Bunch of dead disfavored. That's unfortunate. You know what? I'm going to go back to my tower for the moment. To the spire. My home turf. Okay. Well, here we are, my tower. And while I'm here, skill trainer. Another skill trainer. Sword breaker. Battlefield scavenger with unique items for sale. Tanara, skill trainer. Smith. Lone Fang. Welcome back, Saints Row fan. So let's do a little hiring. I'll hire Seekus. I'll hire Swordbreaker. I'll hire Tanara. And lastly, Corpse Eye. They're not here yet. So far so good. Let's go down to the Citadel. The stream was interrupted at one point, unfortunately, so I've got 2 VODs to deal with, but otherwise, things are going well. I've progressed nicely in the... Ooh, there's lootables down here. Yeah. Progressing in the story fairly well. Had to take a quick break to grab, well, some air and something to put in my stomach. For some reason, chatting with viewers is no big deal, but trying to voice characters for hours at a time is exhausting. Alright, I've looted the place. Oop, there's something down here too. I don't know. I think there's something with my connection, an issue with my connection, where it temporarily dropped the stream for a couple seconds. Alright, let's return to the top. Yeah, no fun. Alright, so this is Satus. A thin, skewy man looks out at the horizon, his legs planted on the ground as he practices his strikes. His arms snap towards an invisible target in methodical fashion, alternating one after the other. Not as fun, no. Okay, and here's Tanara, Swordbreaker, and Corpse Eye. Well, if it ain't the big bad boss, come take a look at my wares. Hand-picked from the finest of battlefield corpses. I can assure you, the Scarlet Chorus members' milky dead eyes roll in their sockets as he bows deeply, mocking you. What'll it be, boss? Let's see what he's got in stock. Quite a lot of good stuff. But I'm pretty broke, so I'm not going to be able to buy much. Oh, that reminds me. Let's go ahead and take care of my inventory. So how does that stack up? Probably not as good. Nope, not even close. How about this? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that hammer. Look at it. The big bad boss, yeah. Alright, so my bronze great axe. Oh, it's two-handed, so well, it's not going to compare to that, no way. And that's not going to compare to anything either. So let's see. How about verse? Could she make use of either of these? Yes, she could. There we go. Yeah, the Scarlet Chorus really likes me, so they give me pet names. Yeah, she does not look right with weapons. I don't. Oh. No big deal. Not a big deal at all. Alright. So, who do I give these plans to? Let's go over to Swordbreaker. Let us war with each other in the spirit of instruction. Alright, so that's training. And over here we've got Tanara. You see a bronze-clad woman in meticulously maintained attire. The leather buckles in her chest piece show fresh oil, and the scales of her armor have been neatly arranged. She gives a quick bow as you approach. Fatebinder. Tanara. Venturing Guard Rathri, her expression is neutral, her tone one of forced cordiality. I am ready to serve as requested. Though the apex of old is no more, I am ready to help you find its new place in the tiers. Ah, she's an instructor. Okay. Favorite race in Star Trek? Hard to say. I've grown pretty fond of the Gorn. That's mostly because it's the character I play in Gates of Sto-Vo-Kor is a Gorn character. Let's speak to Barrick. We haven't seen him in a little while.
It is rare enough that anyone has the opportunity to proclaim an edict, much less break one. How are you holding up, Fatebinder?
I toy with powers greater than my understanding, yet I don't stop.
At least you are aware of your recklessness. I would be more concerned if the case was otherwise. Take care that you don't exhaust yourself and become worthless to the war effort.
Barrick looks you up and down with appraisal, keeping any conclusions to himself. In Star Trek Online, they're allied to the Klingons, yes?
What can I do for you?
We'll talk later. Now let's talk to Lantry.
One moment, my friend. Just let me finish this thought.
Ending his note with a flourish, Lantry licks the tip of the quill, pausing to taste it a second and a third time before tucking the pen in a holster on his sleeve. So what's on your mind? Do you want to discuss matters of the present, or would you prefer a more scholarly rant? And Ebb. Ebb nods as you approach and offers a curt bow.
What is it you need?
So while I'm here, I can only give people stuff when they're in my party. I don't see a stash or anything like that here, so I can only assume that I don't have a strictly limited inventory. The beast woman squats on her haunches, back bowed and face tilted forwards as she meticulously grooms between the long, callous fingers of one paw. A mauve tongue laves blood from her glistening claws. She glances up, a jerky, startled movement as you approach, but there's no fear in her, only reaction, instinct, only a readiness to strike.
Fate binder wants beast woman?
The reek of an unwashed feral animal, bloodied and battle-worn, swallows you like a wet blanket, and you breathe through your mouth to keep from retching. Come and go, man. It's alright. Glad to have you here regardless. Let's see. I'd like to spar with you.
Beast woman gets to play fight with Alpha?
She immediately perks up, salivating and snarling happily as she rises on hind legs and swipes several practice swings to limber up. She splays her dark claws wide and pins you with an eager, blood-thrilling stare.
Come!
Before you can step a single foot forward, the beast woman surges for you, without warning, without waiting, tackling you hard about the waist. The force of her weight slams into you, her muscled shoulder rammed into your gut, and you both tumble to the ground in a tangle of limbs and hair and claw. I'm gonna headbutt her. Hands gripping her hairy shoulders to steady yourself, you ram your forehead as hard as you can into her swarthy snout. Bone crunches audibly, and Kills in Shadow howls, rearing back as blood splats down to the front of her chin and throat. She gnashes her red-tinged fangs, pained and furious, and looking for a moment as if she very well may tear your throat out, but then she licks the blood coating her lips and grins at you dangerously. Nice. Beast woman likes fighting out with Alpha. She purrs and carefully, sensually crawls back from you. Let's play a game. Immediately, the beast woman perks up, back straightened as her red eyes rove around you with interest.
With prey, with pack, would play sometimes with stone whelps. What, mate? Slaughter.
Her dark maw parts in a massive, fangy grin.
I'm always down for a game. Unless it involves throwing and catching. In which case,
It's easy. Pack mate chooses one of each. What, mate? Slaughter. If prey is chosen, pack joins ensuing hunt. If pack mate is chosen and both agree to game, then pack gets to watch.
Interesting.
Rut, mate, slaughter, eh? Well, does it have to be 3 different people? I rutted with my old gang boss, Fine Ass. Mated him for a time, and then I killed him. Of all my days running with the chorus, I think I enjoyed asking the most.
oh, I get it. Okay. I'd rut Barrack, since Kairos' forces need a little pillage and rape in return. I'd mate with Verse, mostly to take half of whatever land she's going to someday conquer. Obviously, I'd kill Lantry. Who wouldn't?
What? I'm old enough to be everyone's father. This is disgusting.
Wow. I appreciate being included in this little, well, I'm not even really sure what to call this. It's not like any game I've ever played, but I'm gonna say nothing and pretend like I haven't heard a word anyone said. And then I'm gonna go sing myself a little amnesia.
She's a poor sport. Barrack looks at you and simply shakes his head in horror and disbelief.
How could beast woman choose any other? Would rut ebb good and hot fast? Would mate Alpha and would slaughter, carve back to pieces, slowly, savoring while slicing flesh from neck. Yep.
It's fuck, marry, kill. Oh, I'm in love with this game. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, wow. Let's ask her about hunts.
Good, yep. And many more than 5.
Nice. The beast woman flexes and curls her claws in the air, the pitch blackness of them suddenly striking, a stark reminder of their power and ability to kill.
Waded up deep, murky stream near this favored camp. Paw pawed in mud of bank, but did not leave tracks. Crept low and quiet to tent flap, scenting with tongue. Caught ironclads and dragged, squirming like hurt rabbits, into cold black depths of river.
She grins, boastful and filled with bloodlust.
His favorite cannot swim like beast woman, only can sink.
Nice. Wow. That was something. Let's chat with Verse for a bit.
At your service, Fatebinder.
Verse bows with an
What do you
added
need?
flourish. Let's duel with Verse.
That would be an understatement, and I thought you'd never ask. Since you're obviously at a huge disadvantage, I'll let you pick our weapon of choice.
Let's try dual-wielding knives.
Exotic. Good choice. I'll leave you to guess which one is my dominant hand.
I'm gonna guess she's ambidextrous. Verse slashes and parries with unrestrained ferocity. At times it becomes difficult to follow her movements. After taking more than a few cuts, you learn to relax your eyes to better follow the subtle motion of her dance.
You held your own. Call me impressed. Need anything else, or did I tire you out?
I want to ask about your travels.
What did you have in mind?
That's it. Now let's talk with Siren.
Good day, Fatebinder.
Siren
What do you
nods to
need?
you. Tell me what you know of the edicts. Anything I would say would be a wild guess. That's why I'm with you. You seem to have a connection to the power of this land, far beyond anything an Archon is capable of. It intrigues me. I want to learn what it is and harness it. Sadly, I don't have the magic needed to enact or break an edict. You're an Archon. You must know something. You would think that, wouldn't you? With all my training and education, Kairos left a very big void in it, almost like it was intentional. Let's talk about something
What do you
else. That's enough there. Let's talk with Lantry again.
One moment, my friend.
Nothing there. And from Ebb.
What is it you need?
I have some questions for you. Let's speak
You know,
of
I
magic.
normally charge for this, but for you...
Ebb smiles, awaiting your query. Know anything about the odd walls and the spires? Not enough. Never enough. Ebb smiles, twirling her staff in her hands. As a child, I was terrified of the old walls. I think that's true of most folk. Now I think that I can arc grave light with a grave light with a wave of my fingers. Well, I think I'm a shriveled old hag. I think that when I'm a shriveled old hag, dying in the old walls would be a great way to go. Sounds like she's the one I need to bring with me. Gravelight is the magical term for the light of the moon, Terratus Grave, specifically when harnessed and manipulated for nefarious purposes. While the moon's rays are normally incapable of causing so much as a mild sunburn, the Tidecasters have a long-studied magic and can concentrate these rays into bolts and beams of searing doom. Ooh. What can you tell me about the Bane? What I know is largely taken from Master Camberry's work, and some near-fatal experience venturing close to the old wall. As best I understand it, the Banes are bits of magical will that have extended life of their own. I'm of the belief that they nest or reproduce in the old walls, the only place you regularly find them. Our magic attracts the Bane. That much I know to be true firsthand. Again, this is personal theory, but I'm guessing they eat or drink magic, so our spells are invitations to
The
dine.
mystic's insight is keen. Have also honed claws by hunting Bane?
The beast woman sniffs and gives a slight nod. She rumbles a light purr of approval.
Well, I left out the part about all the times I've had to run for my life because I got too curious.
Ebb lifts up the fabric of her sarong to show a deep scar on her hip. She chuffs happily and shakes her mane and
Is
snorts.
nothing. His scar-brewed whelps earn in second season kill. Scars of near death are cut deeper.
She traces one of the longer, jagged lines that jigsaw the ribs of her chest. How are you still alive?
Will not die so easily. Am not like humans.
Let's change the
Ask
subject.
away. What is it you need?
And that'll be it there. Let's see. Let's go see if there's anything I can get from Barrack.
You look as if you have something on your mind. By all means.
Placing his weapon to his side, Barrack salutes you. The joints of his armor
can I
groan
do
in
for you?
protest. Alright, let's swap out Ebb.
What is it you need? Of course. It's about time to stretch the old sea legs.
Now, who to swap her out with?
I will meet you at the spire.
There we go. Now let's level up Ebb. Let's see, I've got 2 points to spend, so I'll spend them on wits and resolve. Now for talents. Grave Light. And what else? I will have her frighten the Bane. All right. Let's be on our way. To Deserter's Marsh. And here we are. Unknown territory. Enemy
On it.
territory.
What have we here?
A trap! How quaint. Verse, if you would.
I
Trap
got it.
disarmed.
Would you take a look at that?
Let's go
You didn't
stealth.
see nothing.
What do we got here? Coward's contingency.
Look with keen eyes.
Verse, if you would please. They're not hostile. Traitors, so Retenamon says anyway. Not my place to ask
Can't do
questions. What do we got here? Bronze Brotherhood mace, axe, heavy armor, a missive, broken armor. A rolled up set of parchments tucked away in a satchel. Are suspicious, cannot deliver reports. Come to the march in a fortnight. Look for a rusted blade and a shield. Huh. As for the weapons, how does it compare? Looks like it's better than the tenderizer and the forge-bound hammer. Oh, that's a shame. Ooh, look at that. Verse. Two-hander, two-hander. There we go. Actually, yeah, that'll have to do it. Swap out that one. Yeah, that was a wise swap. As is that one. And now let's see how these staves meet up. It's Eb's specific one. But this one is a lot better. I'll put it in Eb's stash. Just like these need to go into verses. All right. Now, oh right, that's Lantry's. I keep forgetting I can't give that to him. Yeah, these are definitely better. And heavy armor. Significantly better than... Ooh, look at that. That's nice. That is very nice. Okie doke, I think I've done everything I can for the moment. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah. Okie doke, I think everyone is equipped as they should be. But I'll keep her unarmed. Alright. Hey, no problem, Zam. Least I can do for having you here as a regular most of the time. Glad to have you here, whether it's lurking or not. If I got time, I'll be sure to drop by one of your streams. I've seen you go live a couple times since I followed. Let's see what we've got around here. I'm looking for a sign. Oh, we got Dead Disfavored. And we get to loot a body. What do we got here? A crude map. And a potion of protection. Very nice. Let's take a look at this map. Alrighty. What have we here? Hey, Evan. Eva Sean? I couldn't quite read it. Thank you for the follow. Glad to have you here. Hope you're enjoying Tyranny. Retamon is a murderer, a thief, and a coward. How can you stand with him? He went too far. Death is inevitable in war, but slaughtering innocent settlers? What possible reason could he have to kill them? They were regrettable, but necessary deaths. Asshole's name needs the helmet if we are meant to keep Lethian's crossing out of Kairos' hands. Necessary? Do you hear what you're saying? That was a slaughter, and now the crossing is vulnerable. If the helm isn't returned, the bane will overwhelm it. Everyone calm down. Locke looks back and forth between you and Myrick and sighs. You're right, Fatebinder. He addresses Myrick. Have your men lower their weapons, and I will have my men do the same. Fatebinder, I implore you to help us. I want to avoid more bloodshed if possible. Alright, let's speak to Locke. Locke looks at you cautiously as you approach, holding up his hands. Fatebinder, I know the recent events in Lethian's Crossing were unusual as well as regrettable. In the light of Retetamon's actions forcing your hand, we will overlook the Brotherhood blood on your sword. You mean my axe. I will an axe. Right now, the important thing is to convince Myrick that asshole doesn't have everyone's best interest in mind, and his insatiable need to be the victor is going to kill us all. It would seem not everyone in the Brotherhood agrees with asshole's methods. No, we might be mercenaries, but we're not murderers. Myrick is a loyalist, so he follows his orders without question, no matter how crazy they are. Myrick isn't an evil person, he just has a hard time thinking for himself and is easily manipulated. Maybe you can talk some sense into him. If he isn't careful, he's going to get a lot more people killed. There's nothing more terrifying than blind faith in flawed leaders. Do you know where I can find him? I have no idea. Myrick probably does, though. Why does asshole want the Forgebound's master? If I only knew, I might have been able to prevent this. Asshole's become increasingly unstable since Kairos' forces took Lethian's Crossing from him. Perhaps he means to better arm the Brotherhood. We can always use quality weapons, so getting a hold of Forgebound iron would be an exciting prospect. With Kairos' forces in the move, that would be welcome. I've been stationed in Deserter's March for some time now, and I've seen a growing number of Kairos' men in the area. Something's going to happen, and it's going to happen soon. I was reporting every sighting to Asshole, telling him that it was no longer safe to stay here, with all the disfavored around. But Asshole wouldn't hear of leaving. It's only a matter of time before they show up in force and kill us all. The last time I heard anything from Asshole, he was talking about extreme measures to keep Lethian's Crossing out of Kairos' hands. With the theft of the Mage Bane helmet, I think Asshole is planning to use the Bane. I don't know how. I'm terrified to see what he'll do. I'll speak to Myrick. Asshole doesn't trust you, Fatebinder. Why should I listen to anything you have to say? Because I want to find a peaceful solution. If that were possible, Asshole would have already found a way. You're welcome to try, no matter how futile the effort. What do you want to know? How can you follow a man who kills his own men so indiscriminately? They must have been traitors to the Bronze Brotherhood. Myrick says this more to himself than you. Otherwise, asshole wouldn't have killed him. That has to be the reason. Do you really believe he's a good leader? He invaded Lethian's Crossing and attacked everyone, including his own men. We're in the middle of a war, Fatebinder. People die. There's defiance in Myrick's eyes, but no conviction. Happy lurking. Perhaps they betrayed him. Perhaps they tried to mutiny. We don't know his true motives. He looks to the side and you can tell he doesn't really believe his own words. If the men Retetamon kills are the Bronze Brotherhood, are traitors, there must have been a lot of them. Myrick purses his lips, his eyes moving back and forth as he considers your words. You might have a point, but I still don't trust your motives. I'm not going to turn over the leader of the Brotherhood on speculation. Do you really believe he's a good leader? Yes, Myrick makes the declaration vehemently. I know everything he does will be the good for everyone. We just have to trust him. He thinks Retetamon is acting in his own interests. He wants you to see Asshole for who he really is. No, he's doing what's best for Lethian's Crossing. He looks conflicted. Isn't he? He shakes his head. Yes, he must be. Let's talk about something else. What are you doing in Deserter's March? Asshole sent me here to retrieve any loyal soldiers I can find. I assumed that would include Locke, but apparently I was wrong. The penalty for disloyalty is death. So, why would he take the Forge-bound Master? I don't ask, I just do. If you need to know why he wanted it, he'll have to tell you, and he doesn't want to talk to you. So do you know where he is? Even if I had information, I wouldn't tell you. Because it's important that I find him. Let's do subterfuge. He looks at you suspiciously. He went into the old walls at Twin River. And before you ask, I don't know what he's doing there. But even if you follow him, you won't be able to find him because you don't have the keystone. What is the keystone? You've gotten all the information out of me that I'll give, Fatebinder. Just know that without it, you'll never find Retetamon. I don't have any more questions for either of you. Have you had any luck convincing Myrick to stop blindly following him? He's not as sure as he once was. Myrick, think about what it used to mean to be a brother, and what the Brotherhood used to be. The asshole knew he would never be able to do these horrible things to his own men. You will die if you keep with him. But he's never led us wrong. Do you remember? Nothing could stop us. No one could hold us back. What happened? Let's not antagonize him. Let's go with the first one. No, he shakes his head defiantly. Asshole has many flaws, but I am a failure as a soldier if I don't follow my leader regardless of his shortcomings. He faces along, his eyes wet. I'm sorry, brother, but the price of betrayal is death.
Another demonstration of our...
All right, time to light the grave. Not that one. What's this? Mother's Embrace. Let's drown the bruiser. Alright, Beast Lady. Let's get a Primal Scream. Here. Followed by... Let's set Myrick on fire. And as for me... Flash fire. Yep.
Seems in order.
It'll take more than that.
All right. Let's use, what's this? Phantom Bolt. Ow. Eb, get out of... Dang it, Eb's down. Let's bring this one down. That's another one down. Last but not least, and they're all dead. Locke shakes his head. I had hoped to avoid the bloodshed. He didn't need to die, but there was no other way this could have ended. He needs to pay for what he's done to his people. If you want to find assholes, search Myrick. If anyone knows where that madman is gone, he would.
Right.
Alright, let's search him. What do we got? Another hammer. Not the same one I've got. The keystone. Broken axe. Locke makes a sharp gasp when you take the stone from Myrick's body. That's one of the keystones asshole uses to enter the old walls at Twin River. If Myrick has a keystone, he must be there.
I got it.
Alright, let's do one final search of the region. See if we can find any more lootables. Who's this? Kayla? The young woman looks you up and down. What in Kairos' bloated bladder do you want? Did you greet everyone that way? Oh, sorry. Forget I said anything. What are you doing out here? I'm doing my part, is what I'm doing. I've come to Deserter's March to join the Bronze Brotherhood. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. If you're so enthusiastic to join, why are you standing here? Her expression turns from one of defiance to that of a bashful child. I spoke with Locke, but he turned me away because he said he had something else important to deal with. I know I could convince him to let me join, but by the time I gathered my courage to speak with him again, a different group of Brotherhood soldiers turned up. I didn't seem to be very happy with Locke, so I figured I should wait it out and see what happens before approach again. If you're so intent on joining, I'll speak to the Brotherhood on your behalf. Thank you for your help. So, what else is around here?
Sorry, can't.
Oop, look, deers! Ah, there's the... This is where the weapons mentioned in the missive, though nothing of significance, is nearby.
See that?
Report. This bundle of pages, cleverly hidden within a rocky crevice at Deserter's March, contains a meticulous set of reports meant to be delivered to someone named H.B. The letters record detailed observations of the Brotherhood operations starting a few span back. The author appears to have infiltrated the mercenary gang and spent most of his time helping the Brotherhood establish a base of operations in the Old Walls near Twin River. The spy was able to observe Asshole on a number of occasions, and notes that the leader has been growing increasingly comfortable in the strange environment, and unafraid of disturbing the arcane ruins. In another letter, the agent notes that several sages were brought to Asshole, likely unwillingly, in an effort to unravel some of the mysteries of the Old Walls. As the leader grew more brazen, he also became more paranoid, accusing Brotherhood soldiers of betrayal. The last letter appears to have been written in haste, ink smeared in a number of spots. Had to lead. Lifted sage notes and magic scrolls to set back enemy plans. Are is likely greater threat than thought. Joined wilderness patrols, but absence from Old Walls will be noticed. Documents hidden, sewn into tunic. Root will intercept with Iron Veil. Look for brother with copper nose ring and scar on right jaw. Interesting. Anything else nearby? There we go. Another lootable. Nice. How about down here?
Sorry, can't.
Nothing here. How about down this way? Nothing here either. Oh, we were going to talk to these guys. Let's talk to Locke. If you haven't already been to the Twin Rivers Fatebinder, I suggest you go there next. Take the keystone and show it to Webley. She'll be able to help. Kayla would like to be part of the Brotherhood. What can she do to join? Fatebinder. Really? That runt in the Brotherhood? Her determination is admirable, but I don't think so. She seems quite determined to join and prove herself. Worth a shot. Locke stares at you a while before speaking. Fine, she'll have her chance, but we won't go easy on her. Tell her to meet Webley at the Twin Rivers. Everybody needs their orders before they're allowed to fight. Reaches into his pouch and produces a small stone with the symbol carved on it. This is my token. Give it to Kayla and tell her Webley will allow her into camp as long as she has that with her. That is all I will do. The rest is up to her. Here's hoping she doesn't regret this decision. Any news from the Brotherhood leader? Locke has agreed to let you join the Brotherhood. Take this key to Webley in the Twin Rivers. Near the old walls? Kayla says apprehensively. Are you sure I need to go there? With all the bane that could be there? She trails off. Where's all that bravado? Did you want to join the Brotherhood or not? Thank you for your help. I won't forget this. And away she goes. And so too shall I. To the Twin Rivers.
I got it.
Help before they kill us all! Flushed with fatigue and wide-eyed with panic, a Brotherhood warrior bounds toward you, fleeing the sounds of battle. To arms! Calm yourself. Explain. The scourges! He hunches forward, trying to catch his breath. They swarmed us from every direction. He points towards the battle behind him. The first brother, asshole. He entered the old walls, and shortly after the Bane, they swarmed us. He regains some composure and begins to speak more clearly. We've been cut off from the base camp. Webley tried to maintain some sense of order, but after Asshole vanished and the Scourge appeared, the doors to the old walls sealed shut. I will help you, but I need to get to the old walls. You would support the Brotherhood in this fight? His posture straightens as he holds his weapon with vigor. And victory might be ours. Bolstered by enthusiasm, he charges back towards the swirling battle. I think you'll find a few things bring folk together like a common threat. Ed smiles with a satisfied nod. Without your help, they'd probably be doomed. With your help, they'll most likely live, and maybe, just maybe, even thank us. Oh, who am I kidding? I'd wager my rings on copious claims of, well, we would have won without you.
Trouble is afoot.
Away we go. Let's kill some of these things. Is it dead? Okay, it's dead. On
Right.
to the next one. That was easy. Next. Another Scourge, and last Scourge. Yay, more favor. You fight well. Remind me to always stay on your side in the battlefield. The soldier loosens the bindings on his gauntlets and flexes his fingers. By the Brotherhood, who knows how much worse it might have gone without your help. I'm Brother Kalis. I apologize if there wasn't time for introductions earlier. On behalf of the Bronze Brotherhood, I welcome you to Twin Rivers. I can only assume you're here for Asshole. What happened here? What are Asshole's plans for Lethian's Crossing? I wish I knew. Asshole said he was going to carry out the next part of his plan. He unsealed the door and went inside with some brothers. A few minutes later, a Bane came pouring out of the entrance and overwhelmed us. I saw Asshole standing at the entrance, wearing a strange helmet. He was smiling. He watched the Bane overwhelm us, and he was smiling. Then the doors closed, and I became a little more occupied in staying alive. I need to get inside. The entrance is to the north, but the bridge is out. Damn scourges are more wily than they let on. Unless you want to jump across the river, you'll have to go around. You won't have much luck getting inside, since Asshole sealed the entrance behind it. Webley might be able to help you, though. She was trying to rally brothers northeast of here. Farewell. He taps his hand to his helmet and nods farewell. Good thing. I like Webley. Yeah, I can't.
I got it.
I have trouble pronouncing it, so I'm just gonna call him Asshole, because that's what he is. He's an asshole. It's more entertaining that way, I think. More entertaining than me trying to fumble through a name with oddly combined consonants and vowels. Anything else lootable around here? Doesn't appear to be. How about these corpses? Any of them lootable? It's Ratomom. Ratomom. Ratomom.
Can't do
Something
that.
like that.
Sorry, can't.
And looks like I should be able to jump the river. Oh, I can ford the river. Nice. Alright, to the Bane. Ooh. Verse level. Excellent. Down it goes. And we got a body to loot. What do we got here? Oh, that's Kayla. Oh,
It's a tough job being so remarkable all the time.
poor girl. She had such ambition, only to die here. Makes me sad. More lootables up here. Jeez. Got all that. And that. The imposing wall looms over the river, stretching up and out of sight. It's a big wall. We got more Bane.
Grave meat.
Strong strength. Still aches.
Nice to have everybody holding their own for a change. There we go. Now then, let's level up Verse. Improve her finesse. And let's see, skirmisher or duelist. Immunity to burning and bleeding, that's handy. Bonus to dodge, hobbled prey, improvised attacks, born of blood and fire, and evasive. Let's do nimble. There we go. And now for Ebb. Yeah, I like that one. Grave Lights. Now for her stats, I'll improve wits. There we go. Fatebinder, I would speak to you. I was hoping to see you again, Fatebinder. Webley looks at the bodies of the Scourge. You picked the perfect time to show your face. Normally I would ask you to explain yourself. She gives you a stern look. Indiscriminately attacking those with different views from yours is a sign of a small mind, but in light of recent events, I'm inclined to agree with your methods. You're here for Asshole, aren't you? Webley nods as if she's answering her own question. I won't waste your time. He's gone. As is the keystone, you'll need to get to him. That half-wit brute Myrick took it to Deserter's Marsh. She spits it, and she says Myric's name. He went to gather more support for Asshole's maddening plot. The brothers out there are outraged at Asshole's betrayal. He's gotten crazier than a Candle Mountain miner. So if you're here to help, we'll take any help we can so we can get that keystone back from Asshole. I've got my hands full here. Is there anything I can help you? I can do to help you? I've got the keystone. It's wonderful news. Unfortunately, it's only the first puddle of beastmen piss you'll have to deal with. You must get inside the old walls and confront Asshole. She winces and doubles over briefly. I'm not going to be able to go with you, Fatebinder. I'm in no condition to fight right now. I have no doubt you'll be able to handle yourself in there. Good luck. What's he trying to accomplish? His growing mania with the Bane has exploded into an obsession. I think he's planning on using them to purge Lethian's crossing of the unworthy. She points emphatically to the old walls and speaks. The problem is, the Bane know nothing of worth. All they know is death and chaos. If Asshole is allowed to go through with this, Lethian's crossing will be destroyed. Do you have any idea what I could say to him to make him stand down? I have no clue. I've tried repeatedly to talk to him out of his insane plot, and nothing I say gets through. Maybe he'll listen to someone who isn't so close to him. He responds most to flattery lately. Maybe you can butter him up. I'll return. Woohoo!
Sorry, can't.
Favor with the Brotherhood. And that. Ooh, what do we got there? Iron gauntlets. Nice. Alrighty. Ooh. 5 hit precision on targets below 35 health. Nice. And with the Brotherhood, I like it.
Sorry,
What
can't.
does Ebb have? Why is Ebb highlighted? Do you have something to say?
What is it you need?
No? So why... Weird. Alright, off we go.
Smells strange.
Nice.
Interesting. Found something.
Perceptive. Verse, if you would.
No dice.
What we got here? Sable root. Nice. Alrighty, let's continue on. More Bane. Let's take him out. Ooh, there's a lot of them.
Strike swiftly to kill.
Alright, let's get some AoE going here.
You call that your worst?
Felt nothing.
As you wish.
Felt nothing.
Oh no, Verse is down. That's not good. Whoop, stop. You, potion, now. There we go.
A total disaster. We aren't doing it right.
Not good. Fall back. Fall back. These things are tougher than I thought. Frightened. I'll wait.
Will do.
These should be a piece of cake, hopefully. Pause, let's see. Yeah, that works. We'll make them afraid for a change. And let's have you swap up your weapons to your dual wield. Immune to frighten.
Felt nothing.
She has no potions to use, so I'll use Stampede.
On my command.
Can taste your blood on top.
Oh crap.
I'm consumed in darkness.
Let's have you fall back and see if she'll back me up. I guess not. So pause. Flurry of blows. And potion. Alright. Buff. There we go. Slice.
Will do.
And thrust. There we go. Getting there. Time for
Will do.
some spells. I'm not sure if these things are immune to magic or not. They're not. Malice. Thing is named. The rest of my party isn't getting up.
I got it.
I'll have to get out of sight to camp. No, there is no getting out of sight of this. Great. Alright. So I guess we're going in.
Right.
We'll seep into shadow.
Now you, leaping death towards that. And you,
On it. do.
There we go.
On it.
Get on it. You. I want you with your javelin again.
On it.
There we go. Doing good so far.
Felt nothing.
Pause. Searing palm. Actually, no. Breaking iron. There. That's a bit better. Primal scream. Ooh, no, there we go. Swift savage strike. There we go.
I'm injured.
I want you to
I
hobble
got
it. And you. Let's give it another.
Blood on tongue.
All right. Kills and shadows leveled. You're about dead. Buff yourself. Yeah. Like that. Almost dead. It's almost dead. It's dead. Hooray! Woo! Alright, let's get our beast woman leveled. Well, let's see. Let's improve her accuracy and deflection. And... Oh, there we go. More Ravager. Now let's loot some of these bodies. They don't need any more after all.
On it.
Alright, let's go back and speak to Webley again. Well met, Fatebinder. How's the day treating you? Alright, to the wall. This tent has been dyed to blend in with its surroundings. It doesn't appear to have been abandoned. Freshly gathered wood rests in a nearby bundle, and you find a few morsels of dried rabbit in a leather pouch. Cloth armor. Nice.
Can't do that.
Now we climb down. To the... So where do I use the keystone over here? Ah, over here. Now we use the keystone and enter the old wall. Where asshole awaits. Oh, hello. The Brotherhood soldier eyes you with immediate distrust, holding up a hand indicating that you should stop. How in the name of my fallen brothers did you get in here? Myrick gave me the keystone. So what happened to Myrick if you have the keystone? Why isn't he with you? I'll go with the subterfuge. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Myrick never was the strongest soldier. Nice enough guy and fiercely loyal, but I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did. Still, that doesn't explain how you got here and why. Tell me what you want or get gone. Everyone in here is loyal to Asshole. What happened here? After we got in here, Asshole went on ahead. Said he had something he needed to do. We heard this terrible noise, and suddenly we were swarmed by scourges. They looked like they were running away from something. It was crazy. I've never seen them act that way before. Some of them attacked us, but most of them just kept going out the door. Then Asshole appeared, and the rest of the scourges just up and left. Asshole was laughing, almost like it was a game. He was saying, "This will show him. This is just a taste." And he sealed the doors and told me not to let anyone else through. What are you doing in the old wall? I don't see how this is any of your business, really. But I suppose I don't see how it would hurt to tell you since you're already here. Ever since Asshole spent a night inside to prove he was worthy of to be the first brother, he spent more and more time in here. He said he mapped out a path so he could get through without attracting the Bane. And we've never had a problem as long as we stayed in this room. We can hide out and no one knows we're here. You're the first one I've seen who wasn't part of the Brotherhood. He told me to stay. Okay. He told me to stay here and give me something he calls a torch key. I have no idea what it is or what it does, and Asshole didn't tell me. He keeps his secret to himself. I need your help to find the Forge Bound. You're funny, Fatebinder. Asshole told me you couldn't be trusted, and to keep you from getting through at all costs. So, unless you've suddenly changed loyalties and you're planning on swearing fealty to Asshole, you're not getting past me. I could lie to get through, or I could fight. It looks like 4 of them. You know what? I'm gonna lie. Why didn't you say that earlier? He hands you a strange object with a sigil on it. What is this? Asshole called it a torch key, whatever that means. He also said the torch keys have names. This one is Amith, and Asshole has one called Emir. I have no clue what any of it means, but apparently Asshole does. Come back for more, huh? Yeah, I'd like to avoid a fight at this point. I know I'll probably be
curious.
I'll probably be in for a good one once I find the Asshole. I've got a few new of these now. Let's see what we got here. Regenerating. 1 health every 6 seconds. That's nice. And Graze deflection. That's cool. Look at that. The crystal beacon shimmers softly as you bring the torch key closer to it. Nothing says arcane trap like a glowing rune on the ground, but I'm curious. But I know I'm curious, and so are you. What do we got here? Camping supplies and... okay. Let's give this a shot, see where it leads. I'll go this way first. The crystal in the beacon is not responding to the torch key's from these old walls. That's probably how it works. The torch keys open up different ways, and if you don't have the right torch key, it summons the Bane. Mead.
Have a look here.
and Alchemy supplies and a scroll.
Sorry, can't.
So I need another torch key to set this one off. That one's similar to the other one. There we go. Big open hall. Let's see what we have here. Okay. That is something. Let's check up here too. Curious. Anything of interest down here? Not really. So let's take the low one first.